morning, welcome to the Unearthed YouTube channel. And we're here today on a new farm. I'm not sure what's going to come up today, but there's a lot of history linked to this particular farm, and we're in a really good area that should produce, with a little bit of luck, some decent finds for you to see. So I'll be back as soon as the first decent find is unearthed. We'll be on it. So see you soon. We're just here with Kate this morning, early doors, and she's found her first ever crotal bell. Just needs the mud cleaning off that. That's a good find. That's her first ever crotal bell. And today she's on the Equinox, which are a supreme detector, as the Equinox users know, on pasture. So that's the first good find. A flurry of finds coming up with Danny Lancaster, and this medieval looking object has just come to light. Could it be an old clothes fastener? Whatever that is, it's really old. It's got some old patina. It looks like it's got some sort of design going on there as well. If anybody knows, leave a comment. Excellent find from him. Indeed, there is a flurry of finds. Kate, and what has that been? Has it been part of a purse bar? It actually reminded me of a Roman brooch, like a fibula type. Whoa, easy, Rushy. That's I think it's probably more medieval looking, and I think it's been part of a purse bar. That's my theory on it. Good stuff. Good flurry of finds up in the first half hour. Right, we just had a shout off Jamie, and he's had the first Roman coin of the day. Which is a good sign. Not the best condition, but we'll take it all day, that. Well, the weather's really set in. Horrendous weather, typical Cumbrian weather, but we're here with Danny Lancaster, and he's had the first hammered of the day, which is a hammered halfpenny. I would say London mint, or maybe, yeah, I'm going for London mint on that. And that's a really nice little coin. Well done him. Mark Tregar, round about lunchtime. The obligatory Cumbrian William III shilling. I've seen a lot worse than that. Might better get a date round the edge off that. Still a nice chunk of 1600 silver, that. Well done to him. Well, it is the foulest of days. I've never seen a day like this. The rain is just horizontal. Steve Fullard, however, is persevering, and look at this for a hammered. Oh wow. He's got 3 there, 3 pence. You do not see many of these coins, and it's just been clipped, but the condition is just amazing. What a coin. I do apologise for the dog howling in the background. She wants to get back home, but she's still got 3 hours, and that is an amazing coin. Right, I'm going to get some details on the screen about that very soon. Brilliant coin. Right, we're just making the best of this weather because it's absolutely horrendous. And Darren has just found this rather nice little pendant. Is there anything on the back of that, Gaz, or not? Is it just... No, it's the same again. Yeah, that's very unusual, that. More research on that needed. Rufus, shush. Every time I do a film, guys, the dogs whinge. Right, we'll be back. Right, we're all sheltering under the umbrella because it's absolutely horsing it down, but Andrew's come across with a shout, and we think that's a hammer. Go on, mate, you can do the honours.
Yes. Get in.
Now, what is it though? That's a cracking medieval penny.
Go on, my
That's a cracking medieval penny, mate.
Do you want my hands?
No, that's it. No, it's okay, Mel. That's in really good. Look at that, Gaz.
Oh,
That's an absolute beaut. probably an Edward the First penny, mate. Could be one of the others. And there's the cross. Lovely tarnish. I would just leave that as it is, mate. Just wash it under the tap.
Yeah.
And don't do anything else with it. Leave that colouring on it, that staining, because it makes it look, I think it makes it look much better. Well done, mate. That's a lovely hammered, that. Are you happy?
Very.
Have you enjoyed it today?
I have. Thank you
Brilliant.
very much, Graham.
No problem. I'm pleased. I'm as pleased for you as you are finding it. Brilliant. Well done, mate. I'll pass you that back.
Thank you very much.
Well, we're here. The rain has just subsided a little bit, and we're here with Brandon. And he's had some rather interesting little artefacts, as you can see. Especially like this little pendant, Brandon, that you've got. I'm just going to dig that out. That's rather nice. Nice bit of silver. Could be Victorian, could even be slightly older than that. Oh, Rufus, give over. And you've had a nice big buckle, a silvered buckle. That's quite nice. Got some age to it. And what I would say an earring and a button. So, well done to you, mate. Fantastic. We're here with Joanne. The rain has just stopped remarkably. Remarkably. I mean, look at this, folks. Where we are. That's how bad it is. You're just slopping around in this horrendous mess. However, Joanna's persevered. And she's had a lovely Roman coin. In fact, this is by far the best Roman coin of the day. There has been others found. Really nice. I'm not sure what emperor that is, but as soon as I know, I will help by putting it on the screen. It's not Crispus, I don't think. But I would be happy with that. And she's overjoyed with it. Fantastic. We're here with Billy. Now, Billy, how far have you travelled? Go on.
360 miles.
360 miles today to be on the Unearthed dig. He says with a grin on his face, thinking, you madman. But Billy has persevered and has found this bead. Look at the colouring in that. It's even got Rufus's hairs on it, off my fingers. But that is rather interesting. A little ball, really heavy, and lovely colouring in it. That's unusual. Very, very unusual. Well done, Billy. And what else have you had, sir? Let me just show the viewers. And you've had bits of buckles and a few coins, buckles, buttons. An array of finds.
That's it, an assortment.
An assortment of finds. Well done. I'm going to pop that back in there for you. That's rather interesting.
Yeah,
I'd like to do a bit more research on that.
Yeah, I'll give it a bit of a clean up next time. So.
Well done, sir. I'm just coming off the field now, and Ian Graham's just come over with a silver. A milled silver this time of Queen Victoria in the shape of a sixpence. Rather nice coin, as you would agree. So there's stuff coming up. It's been a steady stream of finds today, but the weather's been horrendous, folks. I mean, just shocking. And we've got an hour and a half left, so let's see what else we can bring to light for you to see and enjoy. We're here now with Nigel, and he's had a pastry jig. Is it a pastry jig or a jigger?
A jigger.
A jigger, there you go. Thanks for putting me right. I knew it was something around there, but that's really nice. I'm just trying to shelter away from that horrible rain again. It's come in. Nice to see an unusual artefact coming up. Brilliant. Well done, Nigel. There you go, sir. I'll hand you that back.
Thank you.
So, we're here with Dave Taylor. One of the many Dave Taylors, actually. But this gentleman's from Yorkshire, and he's had a brooch. Unusual one as well. You can see some sort of attachment at the back there. It's probably had a coloured stone, or who knows what it would have had in the middle. Something of that nature. But that's unusual, that. Nice to see as well. It's okay. We're here with Shirley. She's just come back at the end of the day, and she's had two rather interesting items. Probably part of a bell. The first one is the second one, a candle snuffer. Possibly. It's had a loop on the top of there. Two rather interesting items she's had. And I'm just going to show you, folks, Shirley's wellies. They are the best. What do you think? What do you think about your wellies?
I think they're cool.
So size 4, yeah?
Yeah.
To my size 12, look at that.
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ought to have small feet. Well, folks, that's it for today. I mean, the weather was just horrendous. I mean, it dampened a lot of people's spirits, but you know what, the ones that stuck in today did come up with some really good finds. The grass was a little bit long, the rain was horrendous. 3 or 4 hours of really heavy rain. A credit to the people that stuck in. But there's more on this farm. Definitely more on it. There's definitely worth a visit back. Judging by what's just come up and what you've seen come up, I think we should have another dig on here. I do. There's still a couple of unanswered questions about this farm because there's that much history. So I'll see you on the next dig. Thanks very much for watching, and thanks for supporting the Unearthed YouTube channel. Speak to you soon. Bye for now.